In world first, Germany convicted the Syrian regime officer of crimes against humanity. Ayed al-Gharib, convicted of crimes against humanity in the first trial of its kind too, emerged from the Syrian conflict, arrives to hear the verdict on February 24, 2021. Berlin CNN, a German court has convicted a former Syrian regime officer for crimes against humanity. In the first ever trial of people linked to the government in Damascus, former intelligence officers Ayed al-Gharib, 44-year-old, was sentenced to 4.5 years in prison for adding crimes against humanity. Garib was convicted on accompanying the transportation of 30 detained demonstrators, despite knowing about the systematic torture in the prison the detainees were being sent to. According to the prosecutors, the protesters were allegedly beaten on the way to prison. The former junior regime officer was arrested in Berlin alongside the former senior regime officer Cor Award Laslan. In February 2019, covered the principle of universal jurisdiction, which gives the national court jurisdiction over grave crimes against international law even when they were not committed on the country's territory. Presiding Judge Anne Carver stands before pronouncing her verdict in the court in Koblenz, Germany on February 2000, Germany 24th. Laslan, a high-ranking former intelligence officer, is still standing trial. He is accused of overseeing the torture of at least 4,000 prisoners during Syria's uprising. At least 58 of the prisoners died. Rape and sexual assault allegedly occurred in at least one case. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's regime has been repeatedly accused of war crimes and crimes against humanity over the course of the country's nearly decade-long war. But attempts to set up an international tribunal have been hampered by Russian and Chinese vetoes at the United Nations Security Council. Syrian officials have repeatedly denied the allegations, insisting they target terrorists and not peaceful protesters. Today is an exceptional day in the lives of Syrians. Ahmed Matar, a 33-year-old Syrian man who said he was tortured by Laslan, told CNN. This is a very important message to us as Syrians that justice can truly be achieved, even in a very distant place like Germany, even if partial and to specific people.